Everyone, I am so excited today. This is day one of making a bridge in Lego that essentially can hold all of my Lego books, which are a total of 27.2 pounds. So today I am essentially going to try to tackle that challenge, and obviously I'm not going to be able to do like the whole 27.2 pounds today, but the idea is that I can make at least one book in a bridge today. So my goal is to make a mini bridge that can hold this book, this one right here. It is the smallest book that I own. Not sure how much it weighs, but probably 1 to 2 pounds. And yeah, that is the goal today. Now, I've been studying a lot before this challenge, like how I will be able to make this bridge to begin with. And so what I have here is the Lego Engineer book. There is a chapter, the first few chapters all talk about the arc bridge. And so yeah, the first few chapters talk about bridges, and then later chapters talk about electric trains and submarines and stuff like that. And so I focus on the bridge challenges, and they have a few types of bridges. They have beam bridge and let me see. Yeah, they have beam bridge, arc bridge, truss bridge, cantilever bridge, suspension bridge, cable stayed bridge, and tunnel boring bridge. And so today I'm going to use the arc bridge to be able to hold the one book. And so this is the arc bridge from the book. It's essentially an arch, is one of the oldest bridges that they have, and it's actually also the bridge that's in New River Gorge Bridge. So essentially this is a true tested bridge form, and that's what I'm going to try to do today, to try to hold my one book. And so again, this is the book that we're trying to hold today with the arc bridge. Now the way that they describe it here is, this is a mini scale version, right? So the way that they're showing it here is with like the 2x2 pieces, and then just 2 columns, and then they have a very specific type of Lego piece, which is an arch. Obviously I don't have that piece, so we're gonna work with what we have and we're gonna start making this bridge. So again, we're making a arch bridge from this book, the Lego Engineer, and I was looking through some of the other books that I had as well, and to figure out how to actually make it. And the Lego Builder's Handbook, Become a Master Builder, there's a chapter on basic Lego techniques. And so here they just talk about like how to do a staggered bond. And so as you can see here, we have like the 2x4 pieces, and they're all staggered. So that's how I'm going to make my columns. I'm going to get those pieces and I'm going to stagger them, and later I'm going to stagger them like in an arch to then start being able to get that arch there. So stagger bond is the first step. Now, looking at the size of my book, I was trying to figure out what plate to use. And so I have 2 plate options. Let me show you. I have this smaller green version that, as you can see, like it is smaller than the book. And then I have this large plate that I bought on Amazon that the book would fit on. Mind you, the bigger the plate, the more pieces I'm going to need for the beams and the arch. So specifically for today's stream, I'm only going to use the smaller one. And so the idea is that when I put the book on the plate, I want to see if like it'll be enough to be able to like hold once I have my beams here. And then on Sunday on my next stream, I have 1,600 pieces coming, so I'll actually be able to use the bigger plate. So that is what we got, and let's get started. Okay, So I'm gonna use a smaller plate today, but on Sunday I'm gonna use the bigger plate. So these, I separated out all of the pieces that I own from different sets, and it was quite a hassle, but I got it. It was fun to some extent. And all of the pieces are from the Vibrant Creative Brick Box and the Large Creative Brick Box. Hi Nala, how are you? Hi Bebe. Sorry, my little doggo's here. She's trying to say hello. Okay, so let's get started. Again, we're using the Stagger Bond, and I essentially want that's my doggo. I essentially want, that's Nala. I essentially want to use the Stagger Bond using the classic Lego piece here. And because, again, I don't have that many pieces, I want to make sure that I'm not getting too bothered by the colors, and I'm just making, you know, the beams, and that's it. Like later in the future, I'll figure out how to, you know, put some colors or whatnot. So as you can see, I started to do a Stagger Bond, but then I was like, honestly, I need these to be thicker than just a line. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a Stagger Bond, not just vertically, but also horizontally. So as you can see, these guys here, and honestly, I feel like that would be enough to start the beam now. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see if that works out. So I'm gonna put, let's see. I feel like I should put this guy here. And if you have any ideas on how to make this bridge to hold 27.2 pounds, please share them. All ideas are welcome. Oh, you know what? Instead of using that smaller piece, I am going to use this across them. Oh my lord, there you go. Wait, nope, that's not supposed to be like that. Boom. Okay, we're getting our base in order. So this is the base. Oh wait, no, you're not supposed to be there. Move. There. Boom. All right, now the question is, do I want to start using these stagger ones, or do I keep using these? I don't know, man. I don't know. We shall see. Okay, so this is the stronghold of our base for the beam. Now, I definitely want to build up, but I want to reinforce the sides a little bit. So, yeah, I'm going to use that guy there. And this guy here. This is looking pretty strong. Yeah, let's get it. I feel like I should definitely reinforce this part here, but I can do that later. Let's just build up. Okay, so again, using the Stagger Bond, yep, I can put that there. Yep, I want to make sure that I keep going across multiple pieces as opposed to just staying on one piece, as you can see here. So let us keep going, and let me make sure I can see you guys. We got this. And again, if you have any ideas on like how else we could do this, let me know, because I am open to your suggestions. Okay, so I feel like the base is definitely looking a little small, but we can expand later, and honestly, this is also a prototype. So I also have these longer pieces, so I'm going to use them for now to just reinforce that. I feel like my beam here is definitely getting smaller and smaller by the minute, but I mean, I could always expand them a little bit, so it should be fine. I wonder if to expand them, maybe I move this guy like that, and then that guy like that. I want to see if I can get the beams a little thicker. Boom. And then, ooh, boom. There you go. We're making it look bigger. This was the before. This is the after. So let's do that on the other side. That way I can get the beams to be larger. Ah! There you go. Boom. Okay. Let me see if I can take this guy off, given that I made it a thicker beam. There you go. Ah, these guys are so handy. Okay. Now I got this going on. I'm gonna add this guy here, and then this guy here, and then instead of using these three, I wonder if I can do something else to make this almost like the way it goes up. So there's a few here. I wish it was shorter. Oh, you know what? I have shorter pieces of these. Maybe these three. Yeah. There you go. We gotta use all the pieces we got, y'all. All the pieces we got. I'm so happy that I was able to get these two creative boxes because it taught me a few things, right? Like I built a few of the kits and little mini builds that they bring. Nala, up, mommy. Sorry, it's my doggo. Up a bit. Up, Nala. Up, woman. Sorry. Doggo is just trying to get some attention, and I mean she is a good girl, so we can't blame her. Okay, so we got this going on. Let me add a few here so I can elongate this and then build from there. Whew, where are those pieces? Let's see. Not there. Okay, it's supposed to be in front. Oh, here. Ta-da! I got my pieces. And again, we want to make sure that we're still staggering them. So we're getting different points of separation together. So let's put this guy here. And then let's put this guy here. Boom. This is like pretty blocky. Like it is not breaking anytime soon. Now the bottom, I heard about plating, and supposedly plating is really good for making sure that these don't, you know, come off so easily, because right now they would, right? They're coming off. So I'm gonna put some plates in the bottom to keep them together. So I'm gonna add this guy. I'm just gonna use not the bigger plates that I have because I'm honestly going to need them for the top when I'm reinforcing the bridge. So I'm gonna use some of these smaller ones. Let's get it. Oh. Alrighty. Let me put okay. Okay. Okay, cool. So again, let's reinforce the bottoms here. And this is how I'm going to reinforce it. Whenever I see like seams, I'm going to put my little piece there. So with just one of these guys, I was able to reinforce 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. And then this one's too big for that one. So I'm just going to put one here. And then what I could do is put this here. Perfect. So just with 3 pieces, I was able to reinforce all the pieces in the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mind you, I do want to reinforce these edges here so they don't come apart. So I'm going to use that guy there, this guy here, And then I do believe I have more reinforcement pieces, preferably a square. Yes, I have squares. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna put this guy here, that guy there. This is looking pretty reinforced. It did add like height to it, but not too much, so it should be fine. Okay, let's keep building up. So what I want to do now is, I wonder what's under this piece. These? Okay. Where's my little brush? Let me get my brush real quick. There you go. Okay, cool. So I wonder, yeah, I feel like if I do that, then I'll be able to reinforce this here. But is it really necessary? I don't know. Let's put this here. And let's tell our TikToker followers that we are live and building our bridge. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. We gotta let them know, y'all. We gotta let them know. Oh no. Okay.
I think the next plot twist is that things are about.
Sorry, y'all. Just trying to make sure they can see it. This card. Flip story. There we go. Boom. Okay, after this I'm gonna just keep building up. So then alright, cool. Just gotta make sure they can see it. Also, my little fuel today is just Kiss chocolate. I have not eaten, but that's okay. Okay, so I want to use these little guys for the 4 edges that I have uncovered right now, so I can see better. So I can see better how to do this. Let me put this down a little bit more. Not too much. Gotta make sure I can see y'all. Cool. So let me put, but I want regular ones, not the ones that have like side stuff yet anyway. So perfect. Okay, just want to make sure I can reinforce this so then I can have the ability to connect these and add more layers. Okay, so right now I just want to complete this here and then be able to build with these in the staggered way again up, but with a, you know, bigger plate at the bottom. So for that, I don't know if, well, I don't know if I should use the 2 pieces or the 4. I definitely have more 2 pieces, so I think maybe I should use the one that I don't have that I have enough of, because if I use the one that I do have too many of, then, you know, sorry, I should use the one that I have a lot of because the other ones are going to come in handy later. So let me just reinforce these guys here. Boom. Cool. I don't know if it'd be enough to like just leave it empty. I think it might be. So let's move on and build again. So I feel like I still want to keep the staggered mode. So I'm gonna look for all the opportunities where I could stagger with the bottom. Okay, so that goes there, this here, and this here. And again, the challenge is that it's supposed to hold my books. So now I'm gonna put this guy in the middle, and I want to be efficient with how many pieces I'm using, because I don't have that many pieces. So my goal is that if I leave these empty spaces, kind of like with 3D printing, where like you don't fill the whole 3D print, you kind of leave like a little waffle shape, you know, inside the build, I might be able to get away with this and be able to hold my bridge. So let's put this here. Ah, that one is not long enough, so maybe I can put I kind of want to put this guy here. That way it covers these little two guys. So I'm going to put that guy there, and then this guy here. Boom. Reinforced. Reinforcement complete. I'm definitely spending so many pieces on this. Maybe I made my beam too wide, but I feel like for Sunday it should be like this. Also, I definitely don't know how to repeat this for the other beam. I just realized I should build both beams at the same time. Okay, I also don't have too many of these pieces, so I'm not going to be able to put it for the second beam. So let's start the second beam already, so I am able to actually replicate this. So the bottom was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And feel free to follow along if you have, you know, these pieces as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Let us get to work. So the way that I have it is these here, these here, these here, then this here, this here. I feel like I want to work from the bottom up, so then when I reinforce these, they look the same as what I'm looking at right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So okay, let me do this second beam as close to the same as possible. So I need the reinforcements at the bottom, which were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 of these square ones. Cool. Okay. I just want to make sure I get the second beam exactly the same, because I was just building the beam up and I didn't realize that I need to make this. So these go here, and then these go here, and then this goes here. And again, if you want to follow along and make a bridge with me, go ahead, because I'm pretty much telling you right now the instructions given that I have to do the second beam. Cool. So this goes right here. Okay, so I did the bottom. Boom. Now we have 2 of the same bases. Now, what did I do next? Is the question. So I used 4 of these little guys. I really should have been building at the same time. I don't know why I didn't think about it. I feel like I just kept building the beam and I was like, I'll magically do the other one. Okay, so 1, 2. Oh, it's okay. We're gonna reinforce these pretty soon. 4, and then I used, I'm just reverse engineering what I did here. I used what seems to be 2 long ones. 1 and 2. We got this, guys. We got this. Okay. So I used these on the sides. Yeah. And I remember that I used these because I was trying to do the thing I showed you in the book with the staggered bond technique. So we just want to make sure these are together. Okay, so they're like this. My lord, what did I do here? I'm gonna have to take off a little bit so I can see what's in the bottom. Okay. Okay, so at the top of these, I use 1, 2, 3, 4. And this was where here? Yeah. Okay, so. Oh, but that's not even the level we're working with. I just want to see. Yeah, I think these are long ones. These are these. Okay. So it seems that I put this here because I remember saying I wanted to reinforce the bottom and make sure that the base was bigger than what I currently had. So let's put this guy here. Boom. After this, I'll be able to like continue with my, first beam and be able to like, keep going up. I just wanted to make sure I make them the same, right? Okay. Let me just see what I had in this middle. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing my work. This hurts, guys. This hurts. Oh man, I totally should have been building this at the same time. And these are the struggles of making a bridge. Make sure you do both beams at the same time. Yeah, I had no idea this was here. Okay. So I used 2 long ones. And then I used 4 of these pieces. Okay. I am satisfied with this now. You gotta make sure both beams are the same. Okay. Okay. We got this. 2 long ones, long, blah, 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 this. Okay, cool. Now I just need to build the next layer, which, good lord, let's see. The next layer has this here. And then it has this here. Because I remember that I was trying to make it like 3D printing, where they have a waffle design inside. So these 2 are the same now. And then, what is this? 3, okay. And then I use the 3. So let's see, I did 1, 2, and 3. And then this was here, this was here. Which means I need to put this here. 2 of these. Good lord. And then this here, reverse engineering my own work. And then this, oh, yeah. Okay. These are looking the same, right? Wait, these are looking the same. Yeah. Okay, now I just gotta do this on this side here. So I gotta put this guy here, and then I did use a 2 there, so I'm gonna put it right now. And this goes here, and I used a long one, so let me go ahead and put that now. Boom. Let me know if you end up following along and trying to make a bridge yourself, because I would love to hear about that. No, they look the same. We got both beams looking the same. Finally, I got so stressed when I realized that I was only making one beam. Okay, so my prediction is I put this here and then this here, so I need the same here. It's funny because I didn't realize that, like, when I was going to make a bridge, I was gonna make everything twice and at the same time, because clearly I didn't like that I had to go back. So 1, oh no, 1, 2, 3. So I'm literally just gonna build everything twice. 1, so I don't forget. Boom. Okay. Next step, I want to fill this out, and I have these pieces left, but honestly I don't remember how I was using them, so I'm just going to put them back. I'm going to think from scratch. I should reinforce these with these guys, and I'm going to try to make this as fast as possible so we can test, like, is it holding up the book by now. And then I will just make the same for the other side so then we can keep going up. So it's 2 here. I was having so many mic issues in my previous streams that I just decided not to play background music, and it is a little sad because I did like listening to music in my ear when I was building these, but until I figure out how to stream music and have my mic working at the same time, unfortunately this is all y'all can hear, just me yapping through this build. Boom! These are 2 solid beams so far. I'm starting to find this here to be a little useless, and given that I'm using so many of them, I wonder if I should exchange them for these. I'm gonna give it a try because we're talking about a on-demand piece right here. I need these as much as I can because I don't have that many Lego pieces to begin with, so I need to be super efficient with how I'm making this build. Okay, cool. I was able to take that out. Now we have a perfect looking beam. Let me do the same here. It's funny because they act like this guy, so it's actually pretty easy to take them out. There you go. Boom. This is so exciting, you guys. I feel like once I put this here, that's how the bridge is looking. Which I understand that the beams are shorter in width, like smaller in width than the plate where the book is gonna go. This book right here, you can see it in this camera. But that is what we got until Thursday. We just gotta make one book stand. So I'm gonna make 2 more levels, and then I'm gonna start the arch element so we can make the arch bridge look. So like I said, these are on high demand, so let's get that done. And I'm gonna cover these gaps now, since like in 3D printing that's really what you want to do. You want to make sure that you're covering those. I'm gonna put that there. Let me try to do this as fast as possible so I can then get my bridge to test it. I don't know how to finish that song. Okay, and now I want these. Wait, no, not those. These? Yeah, these. Okay. Cool. I can put these back. Honestly, I can put this back too. I wonder just how like hollow I can make my beams, because to be honest, like these are very thick bricks. Like, what if I can get away with not filling this whole area at all? Food for thought. If I fill the middle, maybe just a little bit, I might get away with it. So honestly, I'm gonna try that. Because like, what's the point of filling the middle so much at this stage? And I'm just gonna make sure that like I'm only filling the connection points. So like right here, like I want to make sure that I connect them and then kind of just move on. Mind you, this one has 3, so instead of using this 2 one, 1 2 3 4 5 6, right, I want to connect all of these right there, and then the same for the other side, and then just a square in the middle. I think that's all I need for this level. It's fine that it's hollow. Ooh, that doesn't go there. This piece should be right there. Okay, let me do that. I don't need that many of these. So I did what? 2 of these and then 1 in the middle. Cool. Next level. We might be able to do this as fast as possible. I wonder if like that's it. Like that is the template that I should do for every level. Just 1 2 3 4. It's 4 of these. 1 2 3 4 is how I have arrived to have each level. 1 2 3 4, and then I have 2 of the 3, 2 of the 3, and then 1 square, and then 1 square. Let's do it. Now obviously I'm gonna do it the other direction. 1 2. I guess that should change it a little bit with how it ends up looking. 2. Yeah, it definitely changed so much. 1 2 3 4. I should be able to repeat that later. 1 2 3 4. Oh my god, I'm running out of these. I guess I can't repeat them anymore because I'm running out. 1 2. Just one more level can be like that. 1 2 3 4, and then 1. And yeah, just 1 and 1. I'm only gonna be able to do that level like that one more time. 1 2 3 4. After the next level, like I said, I was gonna do 2 levels. This is 1. That's the second. After that, I'm gonna start the arch element. Okay, I need to figure out how to connect all of these. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Would that be these? Yeah, it would. I don't have that many. I only have 2 of them left. I'm struggling, y'all. I'm struggling. What can I do to connect these? I mean, I'm just gonna have to use more of these then. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna use more of these 6 things. Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. That wasn't too bad. I was freaking out for no reason. Look at that, it's so clean. 2 3 4. Okay, now we're gonna do what we had done earlier. Oh, got my little brush, I forgot. is this guy here. Then this guy in the middle connecting them all. And honestly, I have so many of these, I'm going to reinforce just a little bit more. Let me put these back so I can declutter my workspace. Cool. The arch is coming, the arch is coming. I want to make sure, since the arch is coming, that all of these are fully filled. Like this whole level is filled, because for the arch, I want to make sure I have something, you know, as strong as possible, since that's going to start pulling like a lot of weight on them. So let me fill these with these guys, and then we'll start the arch. Okay. Again, if you have any suggestions on how to make this next section of the bridge, starting with the arches, let me know. And I'm also gonna check the book again, like how they made the arch. So these are our two beams. And my goal right now, and I'm just going to demonstrate it with these to give you an idea. My goal right now is these two bridges would be here, beams, sorry. Make sure this is straight. Yeah, so my goal is for this essentially to stand here and then just kind of like make, this is just a rough and dirty, like rough draft of what I'm trying to say. But for this next section, I want to make an arch like that, right? And then this beam is going to be here. And so the idea is to have the strongest arch possible, that not just like you can see it from the outside, but also inside. Like I want to make like an inner like arch area there, because I'm trying to emulate the arch bridge that the Lego Engineer book was talking about. So this guy here, right? The Lego arch bridge. So I really, oh, I guess I don't have to make, I don't have to make an arch going up. Yeah, I need to make only the arch in the bottom. So I guess technically speaking, this would be like that. No, how it would be? Yeah, it'd be like that. I'm not wrong. Oh, Lord, get in there. Sorry, let me see. I'm just trying to make sure that I can visualize this next step so I can build correctly. I know some of y'all might have wanted me to do a different bridge type, but the arch bridge was the one that like really convinced me in the book was going to be really strong for holding all these books. I see. It's a straight, yeah, so it'd be more like the arch. I think this is looking more like it. So the arch will build up right under the bridge. I think this is the right visualization. You see, so the arch is in the bottom, so then the arch is here. Mind you, I want to make sure the bridge is not this low, right? So I do want to bring this up a little bit and kind of fill the beam all the way here and meet it here, and then we'll do our first step, our first test of holding the book. We're only holding one book right now, but the major goal for the month of October is to hold all of my books, which weigh 27.2 pounds. So this is the right idea of the arch. I just really need to make sure that I have more of these guys available to me, because obviously like the challenge with this build is that I don't have that many Lego pieces. Like I just recently started buying Lego sets, and so these are all the pieces that I own from previous Lego sets, and I'm gonna, you know, struggle to try to create things that I would need. They're gonna be like compounded builds. So let's see. I need to essentially, I would say, oh, perfect. Okay. I need to start making this arc. And then again, these are gonna go up, but then these are starting to arc out. And I really need to make sure that these are strong, because part of the arc bridge, you know, engineering is that the arch is really helping you take all that weight in, and then it's dispersing it down. So I really want to make sure that I'm doing that with my pieces as well. Like if I only use this, that wouldn't be strong enough. Okay. So this is here. Yeah, perfect. You see? Now I'm like dispersing it back here. So I want to make sure I fill this bottom. And for now, I'm going to use these 4 pieces. And we're not going to make the same mistake as last time. I'm going to remember to do whatever I do to one beam to the other. Because what I had to do earlier of like, you know, figuring out what I had done was quite a pain. But we learn from our mistakes in this stream. You know what? I want to make sure that these are still connected. So, oh, that requires a 3-piece. I'm just going to do it all the same. Okay, there. And there. And then I used 4, yeah, this, there. Oh my god, guys, the arch is coming! So excited. This is, I don't know, like, is this coming really good? Because I think it's looking really good. I do say so myself. Look at that, the arch. And again, I need to build this. Okay, I want to do the next level. And because these are facing this way, so like from the camera point of view, they're like horizontal, I want to make the next layer vertical. So I'm going to put these like that. And pretty soon I'm going to start using plates to make sure that these don't come apart. But not yet, just pretty soon. Okay, these go here. Awesome. I'm gonna reinforce them now. And so in the show Lego Masters, they talk about reinforcing your Lego builds by using plates. And so that's what I'm gonna do right now. Let me put these back just so I can declutter my space. So these are plates, right? And technically, this is also a plate. What they call reinforcement plates that help a lot are these guys that are essentially the same. They have those little big circles at the bottom. They really help make sure that like things are stable and like they're together. So right now I have these 2 separations here, right? If you can see the 2 different colors, and I want to make sure I reinforce that. So I'm gonna put this like that, and that's gonna reinforce these 2 guys. I'm gonna put this guy here. I'll obviously do that for the other ones as well, just not yet. I just want to make sure that I can get the arch aspect out as soon as I can. And it's coming together, it's coming together. Okay, so I have these smaller pieces, and I want to make sure that I have still the same height of pieces. So I'm going to put these guys here. You see, so you don't have this little drop off there. I'm going to move this here now. Boom. Ooh, I need to drink water. I've been talking for a while. Okay, I'm going to put this guy here. Cool. Okay. So I want to make the next layer. We're gonna do it with these guys. Okay, so these are vertical, so I want to make these horizontal. Gotcha. And yes, I'm gonna fill this out. Just give me a second. I need to get the vision out. Boom. Okay. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna focus on doing some of these bottom ones so I can get the arch coming along for my bridge. So I'm gonna put finish these, and then I'm gonna start building out from the bottom again. Okay. We got this, guys. We got this. Boom. The arch is coming along. And then again, like I said, the idea is to have this at the top and then put my book and do a weight test. So let me add some of these guys so I can fill out those holes that I have here. Always remembering to do it on both sides. Oh, you know what? Because I added these reinforcement plates, now these aren't the same height. How are you? Can you please go to sleep? The bridge is coming along though. How you doing? Did you take a nap? Please tell me you did. How's it going? It's going well. My arch is coming along. So this is the page. I will not feeling sleep right now. Oh my god. Okay, well, hopefully you go to sleep soon. But remember when I had to read, like, took a nap in the evening? Okay, thank god. I would not. Like, you're not feeling sleep right now. Okay. So, remember when I had to read 48 pages of all the bridge chapters in this Lego Engineer book, right? It was bridges and tunnels, and it was from page 5 to 52. So I did the reading, and I decided to do the Lego art bridge for the challenge. And so right now, I have like 2 mini beams, and I'm trying to work on the like inner side of the arch, which is what you're seeing right now here. So this guy is this guy. Let me put it here. Yeah, so this guy here is supposed to be this inside guy, and now I'm gonna fill this up so this area specifically is filled out, and then I'm gonna continue my beam. So yeah, that's the goal right now, to fill this little arc area and then kind of just keep going. I obviously don't want to make like a bridge that's like too small, but for today, do you have those curved pieces for the arch? I don't. The only curves that I have are these, which like is the whole arch, right? And like this is not gonna hold 27 pounds. So this is the only arc that I have. Mind you, the book they have like a very specialized one in the materials area. It's this. This is how they're making their arch, this piece. This piece is crazy. I've had never seen it before. I still haven't seen it with the existing sets that I've done. So this is what they want you to use, but I don't have it. So what I'm doing is like I'm kind of recreating it a little bit and just making sure that I'm reinforcing and adding plates as I go to make sure that the arch itself is like, you know, strong. So I added some plates earlier. I have seen so many of them in my current set that I'm building. The tower uses them, the Avengers towers. Oh man. Well, when you're done with the set, you can send it over. Damn, I had never seen it before, so I guess that's where they are. That's so interesting. Is that the only set you've seen them in? Like, is it for the levels of the towers? Like, is it like to have that staggered view that the Avengers Tower has? Let me put this here. I can send a picture. Oh yeah, yeah. You can send it on the Discord in the show your builds. Oh man. Ah. Earlier today, I was just doing one of the beams, and I didn't realize that I had to do the second beam. And I was like, oh my god, I have to like undo things and try to reverse engineer what I had done. And it was quite an experience. So right now I'm trying to like do things as, you know, like if I do something on one side, I try to do it on the other so I don't lose myself. So right now I'm going to try to work on these reinforcements as beams and arches. That's interesting. I wish the elevator was functioning in that set. In Lego Masters, they have a season 1. Honestly, the first episode, I think, they did a tower and they had a little elevator that was like mechanical, like actually going up and down. I thought that was so cool. Okay, here you go. Oh, I'm missing. Okay, 2 pieces. There you go. At least my mic is working today. I may not have the arch pieces, but my mic is working. Mind you, it came at the cost of taking out the music temporarily because it was just too stressful having the music that I was playing as the background take away my mic. So that was quite an experience. In the future, I'm wondering if I should play music like on my regular monitor speakers and just have my mic pick up the music. The mic is crispy today. Someone was talking about Hot Wheels being able to do the elevators back in the days in their toy sets. Oh. I never owned them, so I don't know the context. Isn't Hot Wheels cars? Did they have buildings? And is crispy a good thing to have a mic as? I'm not sure. Asking for a friend. You need to move to OBS. I can help you with that transition. Yeah, I really need to move over. Yeah, it is cars, which is why I'm confused too. Right? That just sounds confusing. Like, what were they using the elevator for? Okay. This is coming along. Mic is good. Okay, so it's somewhat okay. Cool. Oh my god, I'm running out of pieces. These are the last pieces I have. Instead of using them for the beam, I'm gonna prioritize using them for the arch because I want this arch to be as further out as possible. I'm working on a tight Lego piece inventory. So my box is running out of pieces. So I think I'm gonna build as much as I can today and then do the test. And then tomorrow I have 1,600 Lego pieces coming from Amazon. And the idea is to like not maybe redo the bridge, but definitely like beef it out because I mean 27 pounds is no joke. So how about you design it on Bricklink first? That way you would know the pieces you need. Well, I mean, 1,600 pieces should be enough, I would hope, for the bridge. Although, when you think about it, it is 27 pounds. So maybe they're not. I'm not sure. I don't know how many pieces Lego Masters uses for their bridge challenges. Honestly, yeah, I might use Bricklink. So, it's probably what might end up happening. And like I could just limit to like the pieces that I've seen online, right? Like these. But I mean, did you pick the pieces individually? No, but I picked pieces that are like this. So like all of this build right here, this whole beam is using the 2x4, the 2x2, or like the 4, right? Yeah, 2x2. The ones and these, the 2. Like it is literally, yeah. And I don't know if I mentioned this one. That is the whole beam. Like that, those are the only pieces I've been using. So let me look at Amazon again. But like the package mostly has like those essential traditional pieces. Yeah. So it has this piece, which I actually use 4 of them. It has the 2x4. It has the square ones, 2x2, which I've been using a ton of. and it has this smaller ones that I just showed you, which is the 1x4, and then it just repeats them again and again, like in different colors. And that's, oh, and yeah, it has the 1x2. So it literally has all the pieces I've been using today. How much 1,600 piece package cost there? So this one cost me $25, which, I mean, it's on a deal, but like $25 for 1,600 pieces that are essentially what this whole bridge is made out of. Like, my bridge for 27.2 pounds might end up being $100 worth, like if I buy it 4 times. Yeah, $25 is not bad. So I think my whole bridge is just going to be made out of those pieces because it's been going pretty well. So that's where I stand right now. And I think like I'm going to make sure that like I use, you know, the whole pack before I buy it again. But I imagine this bridge might end up being like $125 just based on me buying that Amazon package like again and again. And it's interesting because like when you look at a Lego set, and I love them, but when you look at a Lego set that's around like 1,600 pieces, they're like $300, and this pack is $25. So makes you think about things. Okay, I wonder if I should do one more layer, and then this is the plate for the book to go on. So let me see how it's looking so far. It's funny because I was looking into motor functions yesterday, and I was like, man, having a bridge in the future where like my books are kind of like on a conveyor belt and they're just like rotating my books would be pretty funny. And like still being like the 27.2 pounds. I just want to see how this is looking. I want to make sure my bridge is not too short. I feel you might have to reinforce the green base plate. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. I'm just trying to see the height right now to see if I keep going up, which I imagine I would, but I'm definitely going to have to reinforce the plate. I made sure that I collected all the plates that I own. So I have this little section in my kit where I just have like a bunch of little plates. And I don't know if you saw the beginning of my stream, but for the final design where like all my books are actually in it, I'm actually going to use these bigger plates. I think they were like $10. Yeah. So in the beginning of my stream I was talking about like these plates are actually what I'm going to use for the actual like 27.2 pounds. And then this smaller plate is just to test out 5 books. And so the first book I'm going to put is this one. It's my smallest book. And I just wanted to hold 5 books and then graduate to use this one. What are the biggest plate dimensions? I can look it up right now. These, I imagine, I have 4 of them. Yeah, I'll look it up there in my Amazon cart, like my orders. I'm guessing I'm gonna need like 4 of these to then have all of my books, because I know the Lego Masters like episode has a very long bridge, so it actually feels like a bridge. Right now I feel like I'm making more of a stand as opposed to a bridge because they're so close together. Like the challenge of a bridge, right, is that it's super long and it doesn't have support in the middle, right? So I want to make sure I'm still giving myself that challenge. So let me look up plate. And then, yeah, these are 4 pieces. And in the US, they were $7.99, which is pretty cheap, I would say. And then if you want 8 pieces, it's $14.99. And what I'm getting at with that is that in the book they talk about like real existing bridges, and for the Arc Bridge they talk about this bridge here, right? And then they talk about the New River Gorge Bridge, that's the point, right? You want to have like a super long bridge. And so my idea is to have multiple of those big plates. Oh, which I forgot to get the dimension for. So then there's actually the challenge of like the truck being in the middle and like, is it gonna fall or not, right? Let me look up the dimensions. I forgot. Oopsies. They are. What are your dimensions? They are 10 by 10, 32 by 32 studs. I would say that's pretty big. And when I look at my books, it definitely fits the small book. The big book. Yeah, it fits the big book too. This is the biggest book I own. Let me change the camera. Let me change the camera real quick. It fits my biggest book in terms of like the width, right? It has like a little thing coming out here. And I have 4 of these already. So if I add a second one, I'll definitely be able to hold it. Right? There's this little like edge here. So my idea is like, yeah, I'll have 2 and like have the bridge. What is the size of the book? Oh, damn. What is the size of the book? My idea is to not just have 2 plates, but to have 4. So then I get that real challenge of like, is it gonna hold together? This is 365. Are you trying to do the math? I'll look at the dimension. Which, by the way, look at this. It's a cute little trophy. This book is super cute, by the way. Hi, Miss Scorpio. We're looking at the biggest book and the smallest book that my bridge needs to hold, and the different plates that I'm planning on using as I go along in the challenge. How are you? How was your weekend? How was your week? Do you do more flying? And then you asked me for the dimensions of the book. 365. Let me see. Tired? Oh, y'all need to go to sleep. Well, to show you how the bridge is coming along, so you can just get an update and then go to sleep. And I'll get you the dimensions of the book pretty soon. It doesn't say it on the website, so I'm gonna have to measure it with a ruler. It's 3 pounds though. My biggest book is 3 pounds. Oh, here are the dimensions. So my biggest book is 9 by 11, and it's 3 pounds. It's about midnight here. Not calculating. Look, maths and physics have left my soul for good. That's too funny. Same, to be honest. I'm trying to get back to it, but it did leave my soul for a very long time. So Miss Scorpio, just real quick, I am trying to make an art bridge. I read around 48 pages of Lego bridges. Pages, right? Like, you know, my book. What's it called? Lego Engineer. And they were talking about different types of bridges, and they had Bean Bridge and a bunch of others. And I ended up deciding to do an arc bridge for my bridge challenge. So this is one of the oldest bridges that there are. Is Greece's Arcadico Bridge, made around 1300 BCE. It's the world's oldest known arc bridge, and it remains in use today. So I felt like, you know, it has a lot of strength. Not that the others do, you know, don't, but it definitely gave me like reassurance that it would be strong enough. And then the idea is that when you put something really heavy like a truck, the weight distributes via the arches all the way down. And so the weight is transferred as opposed to just dropping in the middle. And another bridge example that they gave is the New River Gorge Bridge, which I've actually been with Eddie and Nala. Nala has been on this bridge, y'all. It's pretty near me. I think it's like an hour or 2 away from me from where I live. So yeah, Roman style arches. So I want to make sure that like I also honor like Eddie and Nala. And yeah, this whole challenge I'm going to do an art bridge. In the book, they show you like a Lego version that's like a small scale. But they required this piece, which I don't have. and the Avengers Tower has a bunch of them, according to Shiggy, but I don't have it. So instead of having this like beautiful arc, I've been creating my own arc by just staggering my Lego pieces. And my goal with today's stream is to, get the base down. And I know y'all are gonna go to sleep. Please do. I'll let you know how it went. And have my smallest book on top of it and see if it stands. Mind you, it's really short right now, so like it's more of a base right now. So I feel like, do you guys want to try it? It's standing. So I feel like, obviously right now the bridge is like really short, so it's not really it's not a big challenge because it's so short. It's more of a base, and it's not long. So I want to make sure that like I make the beams taller and I make the plate longer, so then this is actually emptier and there's a bigger challenge of like, are they gonna drop or not? Like, is my bridge strong enough? You have in France the Geribit Bridge built by Gustave Eiffel, same person for the Eiffel Tower, which is about the same bridge. Nice. I'm gonna look it up right now just to see how it looks. But yeah, I feel like right now my bridge is looking more like a base, and I want to make sure I give myself the real challenge of a bridge. So I'll be working on that. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's an arch bridge. Steel arch bridge. It looks like the not the Golden Gate Bridge in the sense of like the top of the Golden Gate, but like it's red and it has the arches just like the Golden Gate Bridge does at the bottom. So it's pretty cool. It's interesting because like they used a bunch of beams and then added an arc, which I didn't know was a thing. So let me put it on my stream so you guys can see what we're talking about. Done. Let me make the image bigger. Yeah, so this one has a bunch of beams on the way and then the arch, which is interesting, and I might at some point have to pivot and do that exactly. So I'll keep it in mind for sure, but that's pretty cool. I didn't know they had their own little Golden Gate competitor. All right, let me take it. Well, as of now, the book stands, so technically there is some success in what I've been doing for the past hour. Let me get some chapstick. Oh my lord. Y'all need to go to sleep. Thank you so much for coming by. But please sleep. I'm actually gonna stream again on Sunday. And for that one, I want to put like, one more book and little by little do things like that. I want to make this taller and longer, so I'm going to take off the whole top. The biggest bridge in France, and I think in Europe, is the Viaduc de Melun, which is a real experience to pass on. Have you done it? You've gone through that bridge? I'm going to look it up right now. Sometimes it is on top of the clouds. Jesus. You've done it several times. Oh my god. On top of the clouds. Like, because it's tall? Images. Oh! I just got goosebumps. You were not kidding. Look at this image that I found. You were not kidding, girl. Oh my lord. They literally have clouds. Wow. Jesus. That's beautiful. Here, I'm going to share my screen now. Damn. That's so pretty. Wow. And you've done that several times. That's cool. That's really cool. That one is like, I think they have it in the book. Oh, where's my book? Oh, Lego Engineer. Let me take out the image. Well, not yet. Let me look up the book. That's not the same type of bridge. Yeah, that one, I think the book calls it something different. Let me see. I can put this smaller. Okay. Yeah. That one. Wait, I made it smaller. I didn't want it to go away. Let's see. We have different types of bridges here. I think maybe page 14. Well, 14 is my bridge. Not the trust. Do you know what type of bridge it is? Ooh, this one was funky. The cantilever bridge. It has these like weird thingies. But I think they have yours too here. This one's the suspension bridge, which is more like the Golden Gate. And then yours looks like Boston's suspended. So a different type of suspension bridge. I think Boston has one like the one you showed me here in France. Oh, here it is. Yours is a cable-stayed bridge. And here they're showing the Erasmus Bridge in Rotterdam. And then how do cable-stayed bridges differ from suspension bridges? Cable-stayed bridges don't have separate hangers and main cables. All the cables run straight from the deck to the tower. Also, a suspension bridge main cables must be anchored to the ground or the bridge's towers will fold in and collapse, whereas the cable-stayed bridge towers are self-supporting. They are an independent, self-supporting bridge. And then, yeah, the diagonal cables transfer weight to the tower. Oh, so these little guys go up and then down. That's funny. I thought it was the opposite. I thought the arrows were the opposite. But the cables give it to the tower. That's cool. The tower supports the bridge's weight by itself. Multiple cable-stayed bridges are easily linked together. Oh my god! Your bridge is on the book! Wait, can you see it? Multiple cable bridges are easily linked together as in the 7 linked bridges of France Mille-Viaduc. It's the same bridge you said. At 1,104 feet high. It's the tallest bridge in the world. Your bridge is in my book. That's the one we're showing in the image. Oh, damn. That's so cool. Wow. That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. That is amazing. I spread the culture. I'm in the book. Yes, yes you are. That's so cool. The Mille-Viaduc is about 40 feet taller than the Eiffel Tower. It's taller than the Eiffel Tower. Wow. Bro, I didn't even need to Google a picture. It's literally on my book. That's awesome. What's the other bridge you talked about? Let me see in the chat. You talked about the Garabit Bridge. What type of bridge was that one again? Oh, like the smaller arch in the middle. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Culture of Miss Scorpio. But this one is not impressive. Yeah, I mean, the one with the clouds is definitely a lot cooler. Okay, you should go to sleep. Thank you so much for spreading the culture. And once again, and we saw that my book stood technically on this bridge, right? We saw it earlier that the book stood. What I'm gonna do the rest of the stream is I'm just gonna fill this out a bit because on Sunday I want to make sure that I build up. Sorry, let me take out the image real quick. On Sunday I'm gonna stream again and I want to make sure I build higher, so up, and wider, because I want to use more plates to not have anything in the middle and like really challenge myself to make sure that my bridge is holding weight. So please go to sleep. Thank you so much for chatting. And yes, I'm forcing you to sleep. Good night. I'm gonna build this out a bit more. I'm sorry I don't have music today. I'm just trying to make sure my mic actually works over having my amazing castle music that I always play during my streams. So if you want to hear my castle music again, I know like I've put it on past streams. You can just go to the YouTube video that I use online to put the music, because I keep having streams where the mic is not working. But yeah, like I said, we technically did succeed. Like my bridge currently okay, only because I didn't connect it, but my bridge currently does hold my book, and the idea is to hold more books. So I will be working, this is a prototype, right now I only tested one book, which I think is 3 pounds. Actually no, this book is not 3 pounds, the other one was 3 pounds. And yes, I'm going to reinforce the plate to make sure this is as strong as possible. But essentially my goal right now is to make this bridge taller. I hope that is a prototype. Yes it is. This one could not hold 27 pounds. But it is like the basis for it, right? Like I want to make it taller, I want to make it wider. Let me just put the book again real quick. Oh my lord. This is a weak prototype. There you go. It did hold my book. Yay. It's a strong prototype is what I'm seeing. I wonder if I can hold another book. Let's see if I can hold 2 books. Okay, here's my bridge. What's my next smallest book? Let's see if it can hold 2 books. Ah! Did you see that? It just completely opened up. I don't know if you saw that. Let me make sure my camera's showing it. Oh my god. I mean, yes, I am going to reinforce it. It's totally giving up. Okay, I'm gonna work on reinforcing it now. Don't y'all worry. So it opened up like this, which I think the plate is not good because it breaks the arch pattern and the weight it distributes in the center and not in the arches. Exactly. I also think my arches are not like, obviously, so the way that the book shows the arches is this is actually supposed to be completely filled. And so that's what I'm going to do next, right? I'm going to start filling this whole area. Yes, not as wide. Yeah. I do want to make it wider because I need to fit a ton of books in the final version. But you got to make sure you have, you know, good arches for that, right? So let me reinforce this one, like let me do a round of reinforcing this more because it's definitely not supposed to be as bare as it is right now. And I'm supposed to use plates, which I have been using a few of them, but I obviously want to use more, so it's actually reinforced at all levels. And I'm gonna add some plates now. Okay, so we got these guys there. Let me add the plates. Where are my plates? Here. Okay. Boom. And let me add these. Sorry, I'm just want to make sure I have all of this first before I add the plates, so they're all one level. Have you ever done a Lego set that had a bridge in it? Maybe a bridge Lego set? I have so many little pieces of Lego. There you go. Cool. Where are my plates? Here. So let me just... I don't have that many. Oh, I do have enough plates. I'm gonna reinforce all of those guys there. Oh, let me change my camera so you can see the actual building now. There you go. So I'm adding the plates. And I want to make sure I am reinforcing as much as I can. Wait, no, I don't want that there. Ah! Wait, what? Oh, I should not reinforce it like that. Oh my goodness. There you go. At the beginning of the stream, I kept forgetting that I needed to make sure both beams were the same, and I am not making that mistake again. I've got to make sure they're always the same. Okay. So, okay, yeah, I can add a reinforcement. Ooh, but that's gonna require a lot of pieces. A lot more than I should need. Get out! I'm just gonna go ahead. Yeah, I want these plates. There you go. Boom. Boom. I know I have these 4. And then, yeah, I'm gonna put this here. Well, if I put that there, I'm gonna need 2 of them, which is fine. I have 2 of them. Ah, they're not as long. Oh, I could put it in the middle. Okay, cool. Okay, we've added reinforcement plates. Honestly, I'm happy with how the build is going. It has gone better than I thought. I can at least hold 1 book, so that's a win right there. I mean, I hold 2 books, but that's okay. Okay, cool. And then I definitely have to reinforce these guys. So these are too long. Okay. I'm gonna use these guys. Yeah. That guy there. This guy here. Do you have a lot of pieces? I don't. I'm running out of pieces, but I wanted to get a prototype today, and I actually ordered on Amazon 1,600 pieces. And the idea is to... That package has only the pieces I've used today. So, only the pieces that I've used. 1,600 of them. Yeah, on Amazon. They were $25, which is pretty cheap if you compare it to other stuff. And what kind of set? It's just like a bunch of pieces together, but they're only the type of pieces that I've used today. And my whole idea is to expand what I've done today, right? So let me see it. It was 25 bucks, and this is how it looks. Oh my god, I had just found that. Yeah, this is how it looks. It has the 2x3 that I've been using today. It has the 2x4 that I've been using today. The 1x2. It has, or 2x1. I don't remember how. Is that real Lego? So that's my thing. I'm not sure. So I only bought 1 set to see if they actually like piece well together. I haven't gone to the store and like done the bucket at the Lego store. So no, I don't. I'm pretty sure that's not real Lego. So I'll give you that. Okay, I wonder if, and like we'll see it, right? It's for me, no. Yeah, I don't think they're real Lego, but My whole point is it was 25 bucks. If it doesn't work out, like if they're not clicking well together and whatnot, I'm just going to return it. Right? Like if they're not working really well, I'm just gonna return it and call it a day. The other option is I'm going to the Lego store this weekend, mostly because I wanna watch Tron, the new movie, and so I'm gonna pass by the store, and my idea is to get a bucket of only the pieces that I need, so like I'll be covered at least with that, right? Because I'm running out of pieces. Like these 2x4, I already ran out of. I don't have any more left. There were 3 buckets. You should check on eBay. There's a Lego in bulk. But Miss Scorpio, I have until the end of October to do this challenge. So, I mean, I guess I might not be able to do the challenge if I don't have pieces at all. Yeah. I think they take like 2 weeks, but there's that. I don't know. I really didn't want to, I guess, delay my challenge. But yeah, if I don't have the pieces, what am I going to do? Oh my god. It's stressful because like I gave myself like I put that deadline on myself. And it's like only I have the power to move the deadline, you know? But now I'm going to feel bad if I move it. So I'm just trying to work with what I got. Okay, this is like not... You shouldn't. I shouldn't do what? Like move the deadline? Right now my house is like all house on deck. No, you can move. What? Don't tell me I can move the deadline. Where's the pressure? You gotta be like, you have no choice. You gotta make it work. You can't just move a deadline. What is this? Who's gonna complain? Who's gonna complain? My 3 followers. You should complain. I met you and you made me a promise and you didn't keep it. Unfollow. Now I'm gonna have 2 followers. The whole mass of people waiting for me to complete this challenge is gonna be mad if I move the deadline. No, I mean, I really wanted to challenge myself and make this. I mean, there are people in Lego Masters, which is why I'm doing this challenge. It's inspired by that show. There are people who do their whole build in 11 hours with all the pieces that they have there. So I just really wanted to make it work. Mind you, the idea of making it so it's 27.2 pounds is a little hefty for someone who doesn't really own that many Lego pieces. I'll give you that. So that for sure has been an issue from the start. They have unlimited pieces. Okay, I'm trying to figure out, maybe I can put this like that to reinforce it. There you go. Ah. I really want to make sure by the end of the stream that I can hold both books and not just one book. And then after that I log off. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Yeah, I don't know how I feel yet about moving the deadline, to be honest. Definitely an unnecessary deadline, but am I not a masochist otherwise? I gotta make sure I maintain my image of masochist, right? I don't know, maybe this Amazon package will work and everything will be fine. So there's that too. Now if you put the plate on it, I think you can hold more than the beginning. You think I've reinforced it enough? I feel like I want to connect these 2 real quick and then I'll add more books. Let me just connect that real quick. Ah, I like that color too much. Let me do this. I'll put the second book. Give me a segundo. Let me see. Reinforce that there, reinforce that there. And then I want to make sure I connect them. Oh no, I'm running out. More what? More of the top? What do you mean? Like more books or more pieces? It gave out like this, so I want to make sure more at the top reinforced. Oh, like you want me to add more stuff here. I got you. Sorry, I just had an uneven plate here. Boom. 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 And then I'm just gonna add one more set of those. And then this guy here. This guy here. Okay, so I just need to remember that I did that. Ah! You have Lego pieces flying around. Ooh, I found it. Wow, the chances of finding that, and I actually did. That's awesome. Where did I put that? Here? Here. I'll try the second pixel. I don't know if you can see it very well. I'll put it like that, I guess. Let me know if you need me to move the camera. This here, and then this here. Okay. And then, yeah, I want to add more. I'm running out of pieces. What do I do? Oh, I can do that. Cool. Mind you, I'm running out of specific pieces. There are other pieces that I have a ton of left. So it's like, that's my current issue. Oh shoot, this has a different level. Okay. How did that? I see. This goes here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Most of the pieces I have left are these block ones, like 2x2. So I'm just trying to leverage that as much as I can and see if I can have my second book and hopefully a third. We'll see. Maybe I'm too optimistic about this whole thing. You're like, she stands no chance. Do you believe in me, Miss Scorpio? Do you believe in me? She's like, how do I tell her no? Yes? Yes in another language that means no? We got this. Also, you're here to fix my mistakes, so it's all good. Okay, so we got pretty even reinforcement. I'm just gonna add another set of these and we shall test it out. Have you checked out Lego Masters since, I don't know if you found that about it through me, but like, have you watched it? The show? It's on Hulu. No, I don't. Oh my god, true, you don't watch TV. Oh my lord. Well, it's a good thing you haven't watched them because they're really good over there. If they saw me building, they'll be like, oh my lord. Okay, this here. I think it's time we test another book. Yeah. These look a lot more solid than how we started. Sorry, every now and then I see something and I'm like, maybe we should add one more. Oh, shoot. When we started, it looked pretty weak. Yes, for sure. Yep. Okay. Oh my god. Let us see if I can make this happen. Little by little, we shall see. Wait. There you go. Okay. I am satisfied with the progress we've made. Let's test it out. And I will reinforce the plate real quick. So I have these two. Oh, let me change my camera. I have these two guys. I want to make sure I can reinforce them already. Boom. Boom. There you go. And then yeah, I can put that here. I have like all these smaller plates. Okay, yeah, I can use these two. I'm just gonna put these here. Well, if I put these here, then they won't connect as well. I'll leave it like that. Let's just test it out. Let's break some bridges. Okay. Let me set up the camera so we can. Yeah, let's do test number 2. Test number 2. Okay. Ooh, I just realized these are by themselves. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 of these. Sorry, I realized that last layer didn't really have many levels. Okay. Moment of truth. There you go. Then connect. Okay. Oh my god. It's starting to look like a bridge. Obviously I want this longer, but it's starting to look like a bridge. Just clean our little bridges. We might break the whole thing right now, so you know, gotta make sure it goes out looking cute. I'm also gonna eat a little kiss of chocolate because I want to take in a little test. The arches should be more close. No, it's supposed to be a bridge. It has to look like a bridge. Let me show you what I'm aspiring to. This is the goal. Well, I guess the arches are closer. I guess Miss Scorpio was right yet again. This is my goal. Yes, I know, but the same problem as the first test. I know. You were right, Miss Scorpio. You were right. Look, this is my goal. I want to make a bridge like these guys. There you go. Oh, damn. This was a very large image. This is the inspiration. This is the goal. Which, technically, makes me think. Let me put it smaller so we can talk about this. It makes me think that in order to have like all that greenery there, I need to fill this here. Yes, and you see the arch is not cut in half. Yeah. You're always right. Okay. I need to fill this here. So the arches are not that far. So I'm gonna take this out slowly before I do my taste. Those did nothing. Okay. I'm just gonna put them here. So yeah, to have them like that bridge, technically it's filled by the arches. Yeah, but they have like some sort of like elongation in the middle. And I want to make sure I can honor that. So right now, this is how it looks, right? So it kind of just like has this little middle. It's because you have one arch. What do you mean? That one has one arch too. It's like gray up and then gray. If you add one more, it will be better. Like another whole arch. I was just thinking of putting 2 layers here. What? Yes, but the one you showed is very large. Well, yeah. Maybe I can put them like that. And then this here, for now anyway. Because then this will be filled up to here in the future on Sunday. I thought you were building the one you showed in the book with Roman arches. Well, I'm only doing one arch. I'm not doing multiple arches. And yeah, I'll put them like in this length of closeness. The one in the book has the Greek one that has multiple, but the one that I'm doing is this, right? So it's only one arch, right? So my whole goal is to have only one arch and then the little like driveway there with the towers going up, which is more like the New River Gorge Bridge, which is also only one whole arch. And so right at the top, it's a little skinnier, right? So that's what I was getting at. This one has multiple, but this one has, yeah, you get it. All right, cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna put them slightly closer than I was, and then we're gonna test it with 2 books. It passed the 1 book test, so I just needs to pass this test. Sorry, I have no idea how I'm gonna put this on. Okay, like that. Cool. Okay. So now this one goes here. Okay, I think it goes there. Oh my god. I feel like I need help putting this together. Let me take it. I can leave the picture, but I'm gonna make it smaller. There. Boom. Moment of truth is coming soon. Okay. Oh my god. I need to phone a friend. Here. Please. Hold it for me. Thank you. I don't have a name for that little lamp yet, but after today it's gonna need a name. Okay. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, little lamp, I need you to hold the other side now. Get in there. Ow, that hurt. Okay, thank you, little lamp. My lord, oh my lord, oh my lord. Oh. Are you seeing my struggle? Get in there. Okay, 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 okay. It came off. Okay, I'm gonna try again this way. Oh my lord. Just get in there so we can make the test. There you go. Wow. Little lamp, you're useless. No, I'm just kidding. You're a good little lamp, don't worry. Ta-ta. We got a little closer to each other. Let's try the same two books. I'll be honest, I was very hopeful that it was gonna work. But little by little, I lose the faith. Alrighty. Books in position. This what, test 5? Yeah, test number 5. Let's try test number 5 to hold this bridge together. Cool. You put the camera like so. Like that. Yeah, that should be good. Memento of Berdas. Oh shit, it's already breaking. Can you like not break without a book on? Thank you. Jesus. Book 1 is on. Book 2. Book 2 is on! We did it! We did it! Probably because Miss Scorpio told me to not put them too far away. We did it! Book 3! Book 3. Let's see. I need to find the smallest next book. Book 3 shall be... This guy looks like the next smallest. Book 3... Oh my god. Please work. Okay, it did. It's wiggling. It's breaking. Look at this. Oh man. I want to show you the camera. There's like yeah. It couldn't take book 3. It couldn't do it. What I was trying to show you is that it was breaking here open. This whole area needs to be together. So I'm going to replace this with one of these here. Like I want to put this here. Now you see the constraint points. Yeah, so I want to make these go here. Oh man, that was fun though. That was fun. Okay, I need to take this whole thing. Oh, no. That's funny. This whole thing's coming out because I can't put the other one. But the weakest point is the art's not finished. I know. But I do want to connect these. Because you see, it's like a clean break. And you're never supposed to have a clean break. You're supposed to have them staggered. And I think that was my mistake. This is too clean of a break. And this is too clean of a wall here. So it literally makes sense that it broke. Which, let me find where the other clean break is here. I think it's this one, yeah. I see. Yeah, this whole thing comes off with one swift motion. I see the best part. I'm going to sleep now. Yes, please go to sleep. You saw that we got 3 books on. Out of a few. But yeah, good night. Bye. Okay, I need to fix that. Oh man. So my so I'm gonna fix that by connecting this over there. Bye, have fun. Yeah, good night. Please sleep well. Talk to you later. I'm gonna continue on Sunday, so you'll see the little progress. Bye. Good night. Okay, so these two came off. And I want to put this here. And I want to put this here. I'm going to put a few of those. 2. I mean, preferably I would have a different type of piece. This guy's look interesting. There you go. So we can continue our staggered design. Cool. Oh my god, hair, get out of here. Alright, cool. Goes here. Nice, I have more. Do I have 4 more? I do. Perfect. We got 3 books on. That's awesome. Well, I kind of broke at the 3rd book, but I count it. I count it. I can put this in the back. Okay. Oh my Lord, my Lord. Yeah, these are also not staggered enough. I think I might end up logging off now so I can walk my doggo. But you guys got to see it here. I got multiple books.
What do you want to eat?
Alright, I'm gonna end today, guys, but you saw it here. We were able to get 3 books, and I'm gonna stream again on Sunday. So I shall see you guys then. Let me put this here. Oh my lord. Maybe here? Yeah, these are pretty weak. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Sunday. We got a few books in. The idea is to put obviously all of the books. So my whole goal is on Sunday to be able to have, like, I don't know, maybe 8 books, because I have a lot more pieces coming. So bye everyone, have a good day.